So we have just arrived at Disney University. Courtney, Rachel, and I decided to drive just because we want to make sure we can get to Wishes after. So we did not take the bus, but that's a-okay.
Happily ever after. Rest in peace, Wishes.
I can't believe I just did that.
Ripped my heart out.
That's what I meant. That really hurt my heart. So yeah, so we just arrived and I just saw some buses go by. Did you see that? Some buses go by that way, so look at it. So we beat the buses, but only by like 3 minutes, and we left at the exact same time the buses did, just because we figured that would be way easier. So we are here, we have arrived successfully. We got like a front row parking spot, and I will talk to you guys later. Remember, you can't film a lot, so don't expect a lot, but I will do what I can for you guys. See you later. Hey guys, welcome to Gabby's Great Escape. And you are looking at your newest Disney College Program cast member. That's me. That's me, Gabby from Rhode Island College. Represent. So excited. So, anyway, first off, I have to address this. Sorry, Mom. It doesn't say Gabrielle. I don't really know what happened. I thought it was going to say Gabrielle. And it doesn't. But what's important is that my blue ID, your blue ID is what gets you everywhere. It's what people know that you really are a Disney cast member. That's your blue ID. They don't look and see if you have a name tag. They look and see if you have a blue ID. And that says Gabrielle. And I have no idea I have no idea how they say two different names, but my name tag managed to say Gabby and my blue ID says Gabrielle, probably because that's professional and that's my real name. But most importantly, Mama, my important name tag or name ID says Gabrielle. That being said, I'm a Disney cast member now. It's so official. I'm so excited. It feels so surreal to have a name tag because I just always go to the parks and see everyone else. I'm like, that's so cool. That's so cool. You're a cast member. And now I'm a cast member. So it's kind of crazy. So you can't, let me talk about traditions while I'm here. I just got back from traditions. My traditions started at 3 o'clock and it ended at about 7:30. So 4.5 hours long. And that seemed to be just about what everyone else had, about 4.5 hours long. I do not want to tell y'all anything about traditions other than the fact that, one, it matters who your presenters are. I had amazing presenters. Shout out to Maria and Patrick and Alan, if you're watching. They were amazing and made my traditions so much fun. That being said, I don't want to talk about much. I felt like I watched other vloggers and knew a lot about what happened during traditions, and it's just so magical if you have no clue what to expect. And I sat with a girl at my table that had no clue about any of the fun surprises, and she literally, like, it was just so much fun to watch her because her reactions were so raw and like just so real because she had no clue, whereas I was like, I know what's coming next. And it was still so much fun and I still loved it and it was still magical, but I didn't know what was happening, so it wasn't quite as big a surprise. And if you like surprises like me, don't look at anybody else's traditions videos. Don't go any farther. Let it be a surprise for yourself. I promise you it will make it more magical. That being said, if you really don't like surprises and you want to know and you're like, Gabby, I think I need to know what goes on and I need to know about what you can tell me because there's a bunch of things I just can't say, I'll be happy to tell you the things that I can tell you. For sure. Just not like this because I think that ruins some of the magic and some of the surprise, because there are things that we can tell you guys and there are things that I can share with you, but I think that kind of ruins the magic. So I'm just gonna leave it there. If you want to know, reach out to me. If you want to keep it a surprise, I'm 100% supportive of that. It's kind of fun. So that being said, you can kind of see that you may or may not receive a pair of these beauties, but I'm not telling. So yeah, so traditions. I'm not going to talk a lot about it because I think you should be surprised. However, I had such a fun time. I have heard of people who said they hated it. I've heard of people who said they fell asleep. I have heard people who said it was okay. But man, did I walk out with an adrenaline rush. I was so pumped up. I think I was just really excited. Like, this is it. This is my opportunity with a huge company, and I feel so blessed. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, because this is such an awesome opportunity, and I get to be here, and I think I was just so excited and loved every minute of it, because let's be real, how many people actually go through that experience? Court, come in. Court, I'm telling them about traditions without telling them about traditions. I just told them that I'm not telling them anything.
Yeah, I would have I wish I would have not known what was happening.
That's what I said, guys. That's 2 people now telling you, go no further.
Yeah.
Don't watch tradition videos that have spoilers.
And even the ones that have spoilers, we're really not supposed to be doing that, because that's proprietary company information, and even though it's like what they're putting in their vlogs is like the cool part of it, it's still not supposed to be in their videos.
Yeah. And there's parts where you can take pictures, and there's parts where, you know, you like can talk about it, and like I said, if you have questions, reach out and like ask me, and I'll totally message you, because there are things that we can totally talk about. I just think y'all will have such a more magical experience if you just go into it not knowing.
We can talk about it. They didn't say that we couldn't, but they said for sure we could not record.
Right.
And then there's like, of course, backstage we can't take pictures.
Right.
I had my vlogging camera on me, and we have to go through a security point, like a bag check, when you're backstage too, before you get on the bus to get to them.
You're already telling too much.
Oh, really?
I think so. I don't even want them to know they're going to Magic Kingdom.
To go to your secret location. I don't know.
Tell them the story without tell them that they're getting on a bus. Okay, start again.
Okay.
Go.
So at some point during your traditions, you're gonna have to go through a security checkpoint.
True.
And I got stopped because I had a vlogging camera on me, and she was like, do your instructors know that you had this on you? And I said, no, but I promise I'm not gonna record anything. And she was like, okay.
Right.
Like, they said to take your valuables with you, so I wasn't gonna leave in the room.
Right.
But they're very strict about it.
Yeah. So 10 out of 10. Do not recommend
Yeah.
going and looking out what happens at traditions, because trust me, it'll be way better if you just go through and let it be magical. That being said, things you do need to know. You need to dress business attire. Court wore example A, which is dress pants and a shirt with a blazer.
Yeah, I'm not wearing the blazer right now because it was hot, but I wore a blazer with this.
Yeah, and I wore example B, which was a dress. Mine has short sleeves and it was knee length, but I also wore like a 3/4 length jacket with it, which I didn't need, but it kind of just completed the look, so it was perfect. And we both wore flats essentially.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the look. People either wore dress pants or skirts or dresses. There were some people that I did not think were
I will
qualifying.
say this, I don't recommend wearing heels.
Yes. Yeah, that's it. We're just gonna leave it there.
I'm just gonna leave it at
Don't
that.
wear heels. Wear flats. Wear shoes you can walk in. I'm going out of focus. Hold on.
Not even that. Just
Why is
wear
it not in focus?
comfortable shoes. It's a long day.
Why are they? Take 2. Okay. So what I will say though is something I said earlier. I think traditions and your experience will really depend on who you have as your presenters. Do you agree?
For sure.
Yeah.
You can have the cute, like I had the cutest people. We were only their second group. Bless their hearts.
Yeah.
And they made so many cute jokes and like comments, and it was cute.
Yeah, I shouted out to my presenters earlier, and like it was also their second time presenting as a tag team. Something that's fun that I will say that they do is it's not one person talking the whole time. they kind of rotate through and
they make
back
it
and
interesting
forth.
for you.
So like you do pay attention. Like it's really easy, I thought, to stay alert and pay attention.
And if you're really excited about the program, it's not gonna be hard to pay attention.
Exactly. So that's really it. That's all you need to know. I will say ours was the afternoon group, and we thought we were gonna have time to make it to Happily Ever After to see the fireworks, and we did not.
No.
We didn't get out until
It was starting.
7:30, and I mean it was already going. We still
Like
had to go back. It wasn't gonna work.
You saw the spotlights in the sky from where they're about to start it.
We were too late. So just keep that in mind if you're thinking about doing that after. It may not work if you have an afternoon one. However, if you have a morning traditions, our friends spent the morning at DAC and then they went over to MK. So if you're in the morning group, bless, because you will have time.
Lucky.
You'll have plenty of time to go over and check it out.
Oh, and then
all that kind of thing.
if you are wanting to stay with the company, once you have access to, there's like an intranet thing called the Hub. You can look up people and like message them. No, remember who your traditions presenters were, because they're not just there for traditions. They have other roles within the company. Like one of mine was an Imagineer. So I went up to her afterwards and I was like, hey, would you mind if once I have access to the Hub, if I reach out to you? And she said, please.
Yeah, I mean, these people, like, their sole job isn't to teach DCP traditions. Like, they have other parts of the program. Like, actually, one of my girls works front desk at Chatham Square, which is fun, because I can go visit her and say hi. And actually, I don't know about you, Court, but both of my presenters were past DCPs.
Yes, except for one. One of them was, and then the other guy is pyrotechnics.
Oh. That's cool.
He started off doing theater stuff in Chicago, and then he never felt kind of whole until he got to the Walt Disney Company and worked in pyrotechnics, and now he loves his job. But
yeah, DCPs go a long way. My people were both up there presenting traditions in less than 5 years of working with the company, and they're already up there. So in just 5 short years, that could be you, DCPer. That could be us teaching traditions, which is a really cool thought. So it was kind of fun and encouraging to see some past DCPs up there making some magic for us.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, traditions is really just something that is going to be different for every person. So don't count on vlogs. Don't count on your friends to tell you what it's going to be like. It really will be different for each person and each group. But that being said, no matter what, it will be magical. If you love Disney and you're pumped about being a DCPer, you will love it.
If your heart is in all of this, you're gonna get emotional.
Yeah.
I promise.
I think something to be said too is, I don't know because I didn't go through this, but if you get to traditions and you're like, dang, this is awful, you might want to jump ship.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, because I feel like so much magic happens during traditions, and even like Gabby and I knew about it beforehand, and it was still magical. It just could have been more magical had we not known.
Right.
But like, if you're not getting what you want out of it, then
think.
I don't know how much more magical they could have made it.
Then come home from the traditions and just think and be like, do I really love what I'm doing? Am I really willing to make magic for other people? Because we get to make magic all the time now.
Hashtag we make magic.
Woo!
So no. Hashtag we create happiness.
Oh, yes. We're learning. We get to create happiness by making magic all the time. And that's really exciting because we get to be a part of people's happiest memories now.
We'll get to create magic for you guys.
So, get here so soon, DCPers and family and friends. Come visit me.
Stay at Saratoga.
Oh,
and
guys.
Then
it's amazing.
Come say howdy to me when you mosey on down Frontierland.
Wow, howdy, y'all. Yeah, but so this morning, I'll put it in the video in the beginning. This morning, we went over and checked out my home location of Saratoga Springs. It is amazing. It got me even more excited to be there. So I can't wait to check it out. And that being said, I start lifeguard training tomorrow bright and early at 8 a.m. So just like that, you're a cast member and they put you to work. No time, just enough to get some sleep.
I mean, I have a day off.
You have a day off. So it depends.
I think
It really
depends on your role.
depends. Honestly, people, what I've learned is it depends.
Yeah,
Like,
it depends on your role and location.
there's no set thing for anybody or anyone. It really just depends. So take it day by day. Let it all sink in.
And don't freak out too much about your scheduling and all of that, because it's just gonna fall. Like, it's all gonna come together. You're gonna figure out where you need to go.
Right. You'll get there. And you'll probably get there early. Actually. So,
Yeah.
just do it. Y'all got this. I believe in you. You believe in you. Mickey Mouse believes in you. And so do your mom and dad. So, it'll be good. Yeah. Alright, guys. I've got lifeguard training tomorrow. And I got a bunch of pixie dust. And I'm actually going to leave that there. So, I got to shower and get ready for lifeguard training. Day 1.
Woo woo!
Alright. We'll see you guys later. Wanna do love you guys with me?
Yeah, okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Love you guys!